It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up.
They'll start with the option. And right away, he lost the football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Murray off play action. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Brandon, never ceases to amaze me just how fast these defensive ends are in the game nowadays. Part of that is what we've seen in college football, where they've gotten smaller and faster on the defensive side of the ball. But they've brought that to the NFL because it is hard for an offensive lineman to keep them away from the quarterback.
Murray. And that will be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm. Trying to get
the Bengals bring out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. On first down, oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet, and the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 22. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Terrell Lewis in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Murray. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Escaping the pressure right. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield and man coverage.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So, all right, we will see. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On play action, it's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Murray going to throw. And over the middle, this is Parker. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Play fake. Murray. That is taken in by Hurst. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now.
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Murray. Again, that's Hurst. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. This one taken in by Otten. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Murray now. Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Devontae Parker from 13 yards out. And the Steelers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a fourth down. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Holding offense. Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand